The world isn't what you think it is. Science, history, and even the universe itself keep throwing curveballs at us, reshaping everything we thought we knew. Just when we think we've got a handle on reality, a discovery comes along that changes the game. Whether it's alien-looking life buried deep beneath the ice, mind-blowing breakthroughs in physics, or ancient civilizations that rewrite history. These aren't just interesting findings. They're the kind that make you sit back and question everything. Are we alone in the universe? Did humans exist much earlier than we thought? Could AI surpass human intelligence sooner than expected? From discoveries buried beneath the ocean floor to revelations lurking in the farthest reaches of space, these 15 shocking findings will challenge your perspective on life, the universe, and reality itself. Strap in, because by the time you're done watching, you might never look at the world the same way again. Number 15. Asteroid Bennu's Building Blocks of Life, 2023. For decades, scientists have wondered if life on Earth was kick-started by something extraterrestrial. Then came the OSIRIS-REx mission, which collected samples from Asteroid Bennu and delivered them back to Earth in 2023. What did scientists find? Well, organic molecules, including all 5 nucleobases that make up DNA and RNA, chilling on this space rock. Bennu is billions of years old, meaning these organic materials existed long before life even began on Earth. This discovery strengthens the theory that life's building blocks may have arrived here via asteroids, meaning the origins of life could be way more cosmic than we ever imagined. Even wilder? The asteroid also contained traces of briny water, suggesting that somewhere in the distant past, Bennu had conditions that might have supported microbial life. If this is just one asteroid, how many others could be carrying the ingredients for life? The implications stretch far beyond Earth, hinting that we may not be as unique as we thought. Number 14. AI revolutionizing physics. For years, physicists have relied on human intuition to make breakthroughs in understanding the universe. But in 2025, AI changed the game. At CERN's Large Hadron Collider, artificial intelligence isn't just analyzing data, it's uncovering patterns even top physicists have missed. By processing mind-boggling amounts of information in seconds, AI is helping researchers hunt down rare subatomic events related to the Higgs boson, the particle that gives mass to everything. Some scientists believe this could lead to the discovery of new forces of nature, or even prove the existence of dark matter. And here's the real mind-bender. AI doesn't just process information faster, it's beginning to form its own theories about the laws of physics. If AI can discover fundamental truths about the universe that humans never even considered, it raises a huge question. Are we reaching the point where machines will understand reality better than we do? Number 13. A lost world beneath the Pacific Ocean. Scientists thought they had a solid grasp of Earth's structure. Then, in early 2025, researchers from Caltech and ETH Zurich discovered massive undersea tectonic structures beneath the Pacific Ocean, suggesting that an entire lost world might exist beneath the ocean floor. These findings challenge our understanding of plate tectonics and hint at unknown geological processes happening deep within the Earth. Some of the structures resemble sunken continents, fueling speculation that remnants of lost landmasses, possibly even entire ancient ecosystems, could be buried beneath the waves. Even crazier? These structures could impact everything from earthquakes to volcanic activity in ways we never predicted. If Earth is still hiding secrets this big beneath its surface, what else are we missing about our own planet? Number 12. AI and CRISPR. CRISPR gene editing was already changing medicine, but in 2025, scientists combined it with AI, and the results were insane. With AI rapidly analyzing genetic patterns, researchers can now find and edit genes faster than ever, potentially curing genetic diseases before birth. One breakthrough involved using AI to identify new CRISPR proteins, meaning gene editing could become even more precise. Another, AI-assisted CRISPR edits are helping crops withstand extreme temperatures, meaning future food shortages could be avoided. The speed at which AI is advancing genetic engineering raises ethical questions, though. If AI can perfect gene editing, where do we draw the line? Could we soon edit human embryos to enhance intelligence or physical abilities? We're no longer talking about the distant future. This is happening right now, and it's forcing us to rethink the limits of human biology. But is it good? Does it solve all of our problems? Well, we don't have the answers yet, but we know one thing 100% surely. These developments could change humanity forever. Number 11. HIV prevention breakthrough. For decades, HIV research focused on treatment, but in 2024, scientists took a massive leap toward prevention. A new drug called lenacapavir showed incredible success in preventing HIV infections, offering hope for ending the epidemic once and for all. Unlike current treatments that require frequent doses, lenacapavir is a long-acting injectable that provides months of protection in a single shot. Clinical trials showed near total prevention rates, making it a potential game-changer in global health. If widely distributed, this drug could drastically reduce HIV cases worldwide, especially in regions where access to consistent medication is limited. We might finally be witnessing the beginning of the end of HIV, a disease that has claimed millions of lives. But as they say, the war is far from over. While this is a huge step forward, there's still much work to be done in terms of raising awareness and access to healthcare for those affected by HIV. However, this breakthrough gives us hope that we're closer than ever to eradicating this devastating disease. Number 10. Ancient underwater structures hint at forgotten civilizations. In 2025, deep-sea researchers discovered massive, unexplained structures on the ocean floor, potentially belonging to civilizations lost to time. These formations, found in the Pacific, don't match natural geological processes, leading some to speculate that they could be remnants of a previously unknown ancient society. The structures, resembling walls and complex layouts, suggest human-like activity far older than expected. If confirmed, they could push back timelines of advanced civilization by thousands of years. Some researchers even draw comparisons to legendary lost civilizations like Atlantis. While mainstream archaeologists remain cautious, one thing is clear: history might not be as linear as we thought. If advanced civilizations existed before recorded history, what else have we overlooked? Is it just awesome? Number 9. The completed map of a fruit fly brain. For the first time in history, scientists have mapped an entire insect brain down to every last neuron. The fruit fly, small, simple, and scientifically significant, became the subject of this groundbreaking 2024 discovery. Researchers painstakingly charted nearly 140,000 neurons and their connections, essentially creating the first complete wiring diagram of an animal brain. Why does this matter? Because understanding how a tiny brain functions could unlock secrets about human cognition, memory, and even consciousness. This detailed connectome could help researchers figure out how thoughts form, how memories are stored, and what makes brains tick in the first place. And here's where it gets wild. Some scientists believe this knowledge will be essential for future artificial intelligence development. If we can understand how a simple brain works, what's stopping us from mapping and replicating more complex ones? Could a fully mapped human brain lead to digital consciousness? We might be closer than we think. Number 8. Super Earth in the habitable zone. In early 2024, astronomers announced the discovery of TOI 715b, a super-Earth located just 137 light-years away. What makes this so special? It's orbiting within the habitable zone, the region where conditions could support liquid water and, potentially, life. This exoplanet is about twice the size of Earth, and while we don't yet know if it has an atmosphere or liquid water, the fact that it exists in the Goldilocks zone is a huge deal. Scientists now have a prime candidate for studying potential alien life, and it gets crazier. NASA's James Webb Space Telescope is already being used to analyze its atmospheric composition. If it detects oxygen, methane, or other biosignatures, this could be the closest we've ever come to finding extraterrestrial life. For decades, we've wondered whether we're alone in the universe. This discovery suggests we might not have to wonder for much longer. Well, we need to cancel our ticket for Mars now. Sorry, Elon. Number 7. Quantum computing's big leap. For years, quantum computing was more hype than reality, until 2024, when researchers cracked a major problem in quantum error correction. One of the biggest issues with quantum computers is their instability. Unlike regular computers, which use binary, ones and zeros, quantum computers use qubits, which can exist in multiple states at once. This makes them insanely powerful, but also extremely error-prone. In 2024, researchers developed a new type of qubit arrangement that significantly reduced errors, making quantum computing far more stable. This breakthrough brings us closer to quantum computers, outperforming even the best supercomputers. What does that mean for us? Unbreakable encryption, AI models that operate on an entirely different level, and simulations that could revolutionize drug discovery, climate science, and even space travel. The quantum future is no longer decades away, it's knocking on our door. Number 6. Early Alzheimer's detection with a simple blood test. One of the biggest problems with Alzheimer's disease is that by the time symptoms appear, it's already advanced. But in 2024, scientists developed a revolutionary blood test that can detect Alzheimer's up to 20 years before symptoms begin. Instead of relying on expensive brain scans or invasive procedures, this test identifies specific biomarkers, proteins in the blood linked to the earliest stages of the disease. Early detection could mean early intervention, potentially slowing or even preventing Alzheimer's progression before irreversible damage occurs. This could be one of the most significant medical breakthroughs in years. If doctors can start treatment before brain deterioration sets in, millions of people could be spared from the worst effects of Alzheimer's. This isn't just about treating a disease, it's about changing how we approach aging and neurodegenerative conditions entirely. A future without Alzheimer's? It's closer than ever. Number 5. First rhinoceros pregnancy via IVF. 2024. Conservationists have been racing against time to save endangered rhino species, and in 2024, they achieved something once thought impossible, a successful rhinoceros pregnancy via in vitro fertilization. This breakthrough is especially important for species like the northern white rhino, which has only 2 living females left on Earth. With traditional breeding no longer an option, scientists turn to IVF, using preserved sperm and eggs to create embryos that can be implanted into surrogate mothers. This method could mean extinct species might not be lost forever. If we can freeze and preserve genetic material, we may have the power to bring back species on the brink of extinction. Some researchers are even suggesting that this technology could one day be used for de-extinction, reviving species that have already disappeared. Jurassic Park may still be fiction, but the idea of bringing back lost animals, that's starting to look very real. Number 4. Potential signs of alien life. In 2024, astronomers detected strange chemical signatures in the atmosphere of an exoplanet that defy explanation. Could this be the first actual sign of alien life? Using the James Webb Space Telescope, researchers found high levels of dimethyl sulfide, DMS, on a distant planet, an organic molecule that, on Earth, is only produced by living organisms. While some non-biological processes might explain it, the data is raising serious eyebrows in the scientific community. If this turns out to be actual evidence of life, it would be the biggest discovery in human history. But before popping champagne, astronomers need more data to rule out alternative explanations. Still, this marks a huge step forward. For the first time, we might have found a chemical fingerprint of life in another world, proving that, just maybe, we're not alone. Number 3. Controlled nuclear fusion hits a new record. For decades, nuclear fusion, the process that powers the sun, has been the holy grail of clean energy. And in 2024, scientists hit a new record for energy output, bringing us closer than ever to limitless clean power. Unlike nuclear fission, which creates toxic waste, fusion is incredibly efficient, produces no carbon emissions, and generates far more energy than it consumes. If perfected, it could eliminate fossil fuel dependence and solve the global energy crisis. The latest breakthrough involved a reactor producing more energy than was put in, something that has never been achieved at this scale before. With governments and private companies investing billions, the first commercial fusion power plants could become a reality within our lifetime. Imagine a world where energy is cheap, limitless, and clean. That future might be closer than we think. Number 2. Ancient underwater structures suggest forgotten civilizations. Deep-sea explorers recently discovered massive, unexplained structures on the ocean floor that challenge everything we thought we knew about ancient history. These formations, found deep in the Pacific, resemble walls, roads, and complex layouts, suggesting they could be remnants of an advanced civilization lost to time. Current history tells us complex civilizations didn't exist before 5,000 to 6,000 years ago. But these underwater structures could be much older. If they turn out to be man-made, they could rewrite human history entirely. The big question? Who built them? And why did they vanish? Some theories suggest they were lost to rising sea levels after the Ice Age, while others point to an undiscovered chapter of human civilization. Could this be proof that an unknown advanced culture existed before recorded history? Until further exploration, the mystery remains. Number 1. Advancements in prosthetic technology. For years, prosthetic limbs have helped people regain mobility, but in 2024, scientists took things to an entirely new level. Thanks to AI-driven neural interfaces, the latest prosthetic limbs can now be controlled just by thought, allowing amputees to move their artificial limbs as naturally as real ones. Even more mind-blowing? Some prosthetics now provide a sense of touch. Researchers developed bionic limbs that send sensory feedback to the brain, allowing users to feel pressure, temperature, and texture. This advancement means that prosthetic users can not only move their limbs effortlessly, but also regain a level of sensation that was once thought impossible. The future of prosthetics is quickly merging with cybernetics, where artificial limbs are becoming more advanced than natural ones. With self-repairing materials, AI-powered movement, and even enhanced strength, we may be heading toward an era where prosthetic limbs aren't just replacements, but upgrades. The line between human and machine is blurring, and it's happening faster than we ever imagined. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.